Erdogan was converting from prime minister to be president, he wrote about the 2023 strategy. EU Turkey. And he said it will be a superpower, like UK, like France, like China, like Russia. He was there about that. And yes, he started to do something very interesting. As I told you, he was thinking that zero problem is working, but it's not. But he was doing another thing which really, I always say to my country. I have been asking before, what is the main threat against the Middle East? But again, not really all of them. I told you now about what the Gulf states do to improve themselves. So let me talk about the Arab Spring states issue. So the main threat that the inability that you are not able to implement the international standards and laws, political, military, security, social, culture, whatever. And it's not even ability, it's not also we are not willing to do that. Democracy, I understand from my studying, has the narrow vision and the wide vision. The narrow vision is that we have a ruler which has been selected by the people, right? We have the three powers, which is legislative power, executive power, and parliamentary. This is the legal power, okay? And we have to have separate among them. This is the narrow way. But the wider way of thinking of democracy, satisfaction, social democracy. I'm not laughing because not because it's gentlemen here. I'm saying that even NATO or Taiwan when I go to visit. But most of, I believe, what I have seen myself, I'm living here, that he has a wider way of thinking. That we are satisfied. We are satisfied with our life. We are very happy with that. We accept all opinions, and that's why you can move here if you have, in English, you have Turkey wearing short as ladies on the street, or even as a man wear anything you want. You have ring here, you are, gay or you are not. So it's your life. As long as you are not against the law of what you are doing here, then you are most welcome any time. So Turkey thought the same way. Why not to standardize our life in all elements of security, national security elements, political security, economic, military? They try to standardize. My Turkish colleague, he's a retired colonel, he was working with me for 4 minutes, we say, in Nepal, when I was chief of staff in the nation. And I called him after the coup, the military coup in Turkey. And I asked him, tell me frankly, Abdullah, what's your opinion of the coup? He told me, the coup has been adopted by the worst generals in my country, but I'm against that. And we did not support the coup. People believe that these people of the coup are good. But really, we want to get Turkey down with our war as a people. One of them, he was one of them, not all Turkey maybe, for sure, right? So why he has that? Because this is a social way of thinking. As I told you, it's a wider way of thinking of democracy. He talked to me of the wider way of thinking of democracy. He, as a human being, as a Turkish citizen, he is thinking this way to standardize our life everywhere with international standards. Israel, as I told you, I listened. I tried to. Israel doesn't eat quite much, and I wrote about them. Israel, they have their long-term strategy. They have their long-term, which is Jewish strategy. I'm not against religion for sure, but which is from the history. That's from Nile to Emirates. Okay, but they have, how can I say, temporary strategy, which is very long, so maybe for 10 or 20 years. They believe that reduce my enemies, increase my allies, especially from in the Middle East, because I have to secure my viral, area around me, right, surrounding me. It's very important to Israel, and that's why they are moving right now. in Israel, when I even listened to Michel Aoun, and the title of his topic, by the way, was what? The title of his topic? A deeper view of national security strategy of Israel. See? He divided the area like that. Arab Sunni, he said so, which is Gulf area, maybe Egypt with them. Shia, which is Iran, supporting Russia, supporting Houthis in Yemen, supporting Shia in Iraq, supported by Russia, right? Muslim Brotherhood and terrorists, which are Salafi jihadists, if you heard about this expression before. If I see the environment around me this way, that means I'm thinking of dividing, not of a nation. He doesn't see the Middle East as nations. He was Minister of Defense, remember? It's not my opinion, this is what he said, right? You can see it, by the way, YouTube, it's very famous. You can write it, deeper view of national security structure of Israel by Michel Aoun. It was 15th of September, last September 2016. Okay? And I believe that he thinks that Turkey must be the backbone of this region. Israel must be the backbone of this region. Turkey is thinking the same way. But if a backbone should be an Arabian country, why not Saudi Arabia as a regional power? Why not Egypt or whatever? Who is really capable to do that? Must be because the majority is an Arabian country. I mean, the other side thinking this way. But I think he's thinking this way for the long term. He would like to lead the nation. That's why I said he would like to have his influence regionally, extending internationally through the Middle East. Okay, now from these strategies, really I try to summarize as much as I can what's going on right now in the Middle East. So I prepared 10 or 11 incidents. Maybe we can add it. This is the first result. This is the first result. 67 international organizations prescribed as terrorists. Most of them by the European Union and the UK, United States, and others by regionally by Middle East, like by GCC and some others like Egypt, which is Hezbollah, only prescribed here, Muslim Brotherhood only prescribed here, but the others are prescribed all over the world, right? See, 31 of them, after 2014, only after 2014, created after 2014, no branching created after 2014. Can't imagine. And this only in the Middle East, by the way. And for what's the reaction? Something must happen. So that's why it was a very strong coalition resistance. One in Yemen against Houthis, as terrorists prescribed, as I told you also about the Middle East. And the other one in Syria and Iraq, especially in Syria, which has been intervened by Russia. And then the Russian intervention, as I told you, is between late 2014 and late 2015, right? I have a question. Why do you think Russia intervened in Syria but not in Yemen? What's the reason? Why do you think?
But not in, sorry, not in Syria, but not in...
Yeah, it's not in Yemen. Yeah, with a coalition.
Iran was so tied to Syria.
Okay.
They would support Iran, correct?
Okay, and same, they are very tied. No, they are very tied to Houthis.
Okay.
Yeah. Any answer? Any other answer? Yes, please.
Similar to what you were saying before, where the U.S. is lessening their influence in the region, so Russia stepped in.
It's one of the reasons. I would like to be here or here. I don't care with Saudi Arabia is here. I care with the United States that you are here. It's number one. Number two, that I'm coming to number three is the most important, but I will tell you number two first. You know, in military strategy, defense strategy, I cannot fight in some place I don't have bases to be able to arm. So instead they have two military bases, Tartus and Hamid, Navy and Air Force, so they can use it, right? But the most important reason, notice something very important. 4 countries failed in the Middle East, right? Which is, I said Yemen, Iraq, Syria, and Libya. These four countries were affiliated to Russia. Even Egypt was affiliated to Russia before October 1973, right? So, I have to catch up with the still keeping one, which is Syria. The lonely link, I can put my foot here, right? Still a little bit, even, yeah, Syria regime has only 32% of the country controlling. Kurds are a little bit alike to them. Some others are, neutral. I mean, like down west to, I mean, they are not with this party or this party, I mean, the government or the protesters. But anyway, so Russia thinks this way. I will keep it. Other reason, which is coming, I think, I will tell you in my results when I come to it. Okay, the second incident happened within this. I'm talking about 2014 up to 2016, or 2015, 2016. One related to the strategies, possibly related to strategies. This is the Silk Road. Silk Road, why 2011? Because the first agreement with the Gulf of Silk Road, China and Gulf was 2011, but now it's coming to the execution, to be executed, to be done 2016. Silk Road is very important. This is, let me say, the last phase to China to spread their economy all over the world. Not only Africa, if you remember, not only Middle East, but all over the world, which is very important. And this gives me some evidences, like, for example, still, Suez Canal, right? Suez Canal here, Suez Canal here. Still the only important passage to any ships all over the world. The most important one. Some people didn't talk about, and by the way, this is from Russian strategies. Russian strategies, if I come back again to the strategies, see, we're trying to how can I say, to push many, to spread many rumors. Like there's another, canal can be used in the north. Then another canal can be used by Jordan and Israel. China is thinking for hundreds of years for the future. Also, they think what? Influence, by economy everywhere. Southeast Asia, that's it.